Yeah, I've got Ines York on the line, who's been a tremendous researcher and going through some heavy abuse, unrelenting abuse by criminals. And yeah, Ines,
Hi.
you're on.
Hello, Anthony. Well, just when I think it couldn't get any worse, 2 days ago I was rung by a lovely lady called Juliet. She herself is disabled. She has 4 children, 2 of which disabled, and various pets. And the bailiffs arrived at 6:30 in the evening and proceeded to break down the door and throw the entire family out onto the street. They were attended by police. She called her own police, who at first said this is illegal, they're disabled. But the whole thing in the end went ahead. They were allowed to carry out this, what can I say, violence at the door.
A criminal raid, like Genghis Khan.
A criminal raid, yes.
Yeah.
2 of the pets were locked in the house. That was distressing for the children. And they were out on the streets. Now, the strange thing about this case, this is the first. The eviction was to be held 8 days away. So they're coming 8 days early with no notice.
What's the name if you don't mind, are you able to name the lady on the public?
Her name is Juliet.
Juliet what?
She hasn't given her second name. She does have a video up on YouTube.
Okay, that's fine.
She did a video she put up on YouTube. She's up against Walker Morris, the Redstone Mortgages. You know, we hear a lot about them.
Okay, well, what I'm basically trying to concentrate on here, generally, the human side of the story, the terrorism, the violence, all that is horrendous.
Oh, this poor lady was in tears. She was absolutely distraught.
And she has family, she has pets. But what I'm trying to focus on here, Ines, is the way they try to justify these criminal things is to say they have some paper from a court. Which allows them to do it.
You've touched upon an important point here, because everything, this is the foundation for all of us. I mean, what we have here, again, is we have no warrant produced, no appropriate paperwork, which a warrant should be signed off at your door. There's no warrant. They come.
We know the story. They just say we have some paper, which they don't have.
Yeah.
And the police said we're satisfied with your paper, and there is a procedure. If you're not happy, you can go on. But as far as I can see, the police, if there is any doubt, the occupier or the homeowner or the tenant, the lawful occupier, should get the benefit of the doubt. And then the police can go and examine and investigate if the things are in order. If someone came to repossess the police station with some Guinness label, some rubbish bits of paper, I'm sure the police wouldn't just say, okay, come in, kick the door in and come in, please. They would check out this and say, no, this is nonsense. This paper, you know, there was no application for this paper, there was no fee paid, there was no evidence submitted to the court, this paper is not sealed, this paper doesn't say you can come into the station, this paper doesn't say the borough commander's name is on it, this paper doesn't say that the Metropolitan Police Corporation owes any money.
That's right.
So please go to hell with your paper, or we will arrest you in this station, and we will not let you out until you get a proper paper that allows you to come out.
I mean, she had all the usual paperwork with no seals. She had the usual eviction notice.
Forgeries, forgeries.
The usual forgery, because it's merely draft orders. I've been told that by masters at the royal courts. They said to me, I will quote them, "Oh, they are not orders. they bear no seal or signature of a judge.
Yeah, but we have a letter from the Ministry of Justice, just 2 letters now, from different people have asked, and they've confirmed, you know, an order has to be sealed. But if it's not sealed, anybody could make up a paper anywhere. It's only the seal of the court, not the rubber stamp or the button stamp, the seal of the court that can give it authority. And if someone fake a seal of a court, it carries, I believe it's 14 years in jail or something quite serious like that. So, you know, that's the County Court Act 1984, Section 135. Now, you know, if I gave you a £20 note in it and you look in it and it doesn't have the necessary metallic strip and hologram, whatever it has in there to make it authentic, you would never take it from me, and the police would arrest the person who manufactured it.
Well, sadly, the police are not arresting anybody. I mean, it baffles me. I mean, it really does. Can we draw a conclusion from this?
Maybe somebody should write to What Do They Know and ask how many people in the history of the United Kingdom have been arrested for producing false warrants.
Exactly.
There should be a couple from what we've seen in the last few years. There should be a couple. I mean, we've seen Michael Gove on the criminal side sack, I believe it's 69 or 70 court staff, and God knows how many voluntarily resigned for irregularities with warrants. So it is an important issue.
Well, I mean, in my opinion, what I'm seeing now is I can see things speeding up, and I can see things now becoming, I mean, I thought Raymond's case was bad enough.
Yeah.
It's off the scale. They are moving in earlier. I mean, before, you wouldn't get a kick in at the door unless you'd resisted 3 previous eviction attempts, which rightly you should do because you're asking questions.
Yeah.
They're now moving in almost instantaneously on people to break the door in and get them out.
So I have a theory. I discussed it with someone the other day, and what it appears to be is there are 2 things happening. On one side, there's more people winning their cases in court or whatever. Like you have the Bernician people saying the land registry can't transfer the property on the documents they have because it's not valid for such a thing. But that's
that's right. There's been some very good work going on there, and I'm following that because that has been excellent.
Yes.
You know, the progress made there.
Yes, and then we have the couple of cases on the council tax where basically all these liability orders are approximately 100% totally fraud, and we have judges coming out and saying they're fraud, and it's going to become very fast like PPI because once 2 cases have been won, I heard it's 3, but I came across 2. Then it opens the floodgates. I have seen everybody knows about Tom Crawford's case where they tried to arrest him and he didn't have a warrant. They didn't have a warrant. They didn't produce a warrant, so they had to drop the case against 7 people. I came across another case with a gentleman called Hezron Johnson, where they arrested someone at his home when they came to do an illegal eviction. And that person went to court and said that she wasn't breaking the law because there was no valid warrant, and she won her case because they were not able to produce the warrant. And then the solicitor who defended her told her he is not able to take on any more cases on warrants. So imagine you win a case on a situation, and you're going to refuse future cases on that situation.
Well, that's very strange. That seems very strange. I mean,
it's almost like someone was tapped him on the shoulders and said, you know, don't touch these things, boy. Get off. Get off our back.
You see, we've still got a solicitor on our case hovering around, and he's hovering around hoping through a will dispute case that is linked. He's hoping he can get the legal aid money, but a 2.5 hour meeting with him yesterday where I put all the proof down in front of him, and very disappointingly, before he had said there has been a false arrest here and a false illegal eviction, illegal arrest, and he just sat there and said, well, I don't want to talk about that other case, it's closed. But he said all is correct. I said, excuse me, the computerised records show that there was a case heard and created in one day. There's no fee paid. He said it's all normal. I said, really? Because on the 10th of July 2015, certain police, plus an inspector, because they saw a case heard and created in one day, they said it's not possible. But then, of course, come the 7th of December,
I think it's very simple, Ines. It's very simple. For whatever reason, lawyers and solicitors, barristers are not touching. I had a barrister on my case I paid him a lot of money, and he has never questioned the validity of the document.
You see, I kept on about the documents. He didn't want to talk about it. I said the will case dispute is linked. It's showing the same signs. I've been up. He said you shouldn't be going up there. I said I should because I have to ask questions.
Public space. Everybody go to the court to sort out their affairs, and you know, unfortunately, if the judges are committing crimes, it's quite a bad situation. So anyway,
I mean, I had one of the staff refuse a master.
Refuse.
That's how serious it is. One of the staff, I was threatened by a master. He told me to get out. I said, I've come to tell you about the other case that is linked to this. I don't want to look. Who let you in here? I said, your staff. He said, my staff are idiots. Get out. I said, I'm not getting out.
No, but who let you in there, Ines? Is a public building. Nobody needs to let you in.
Who let you? I said, I have got an appointment raised by one of your staff. He said, my staff are idiots. I said, I'll be sure to tell them on the way out, which I did, and they had him recused for me when I told them that under 57.6 brackets 3, your own CPR rules, relatives that are now currently in our house stealing, everybody's in our house stealing. We're the only ones that since the 7th of December 2015 can't get a change of clothing or our banking. We've also got no paperwork linked to our banking. When we did go back to the house, we found that a bank account, someone was trying to cash checks on it. It's very serious. But of course, we're the last people that can get any assistance.
I'm gonna stop the video now. I'm gonna stop the video now. But listen, we talk after, yeah.